doing? Come on, switch on. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much...
Yes, I like that round. Good round.
Do your business.
Now you're switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let...
Back.
You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there.
Let's go.
That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth.
doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that...
And box.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd go.
I watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city center's hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trally's up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemonade. I'm from money where the police are getting with you. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights. I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way. Undisputed, they thought I could do this. I said I'd be a legend, they all thought I was deluded. The pain's deep rooted, the game's diluted. These rappers aren't gangster, they're all capping in their music.
Here we are getting ready for... And here is showtime. El Nino de Oro, Jorge.
This bout...
A lot of trash talk. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. A perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Jab misses. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Sonny Edwards took that really bad. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously...
And there's the bell for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, that punch! Defense here at all. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement, move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Punch scores. Jab slightly off target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Shot. That punch lands. Jab does not score. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. powerful counter shot. Does well to block that left jab. That counter punch caught him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Edwards in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both trying for a knockout. And he just missed with that left jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Straight right just misses. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Edwards in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep it...
On to the 5th we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The courage on display here is incredible. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get up!
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance with...
On to the 6th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Well done with that counter shot. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Linares in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Nice work. Good round.
Here comes round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
That jab doesn't score. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with that jab. These two were made for each other. And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges. And there's the bell for round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? We wanted action, and they are delivering. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what?
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Hold that thought! The Venezuelan is rocked. How are they still standing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecard.